Hello and welcome to this fourth episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. This is Trip the Snake and welcome to my channel. If you watched the previous episode, you will remember that we bought a few vehicles. Actually, we bought two buses that had the purpose of bringing the citizens from the residential district to the oil and power complex, as I like to call it. So it's working, right? It's working quite well. Actually, the limit that we have right now, the bottleneck, is the number of workers. You can see right here at the top that sometimes we do have a small problem with the constant flow of workers, so it can create an interruption of the power production. But it's really rare. I think it's fine. I think we don't have to worry about that right now. We'll monitor that, but so far so good. It was actually like a fraction of a second. So yeah, we're constantly producing oil. Or should I say we're constantly refining oil into fuel and bitumen, and it's working well. We just need more worker, right? So one of the things I would like to do today is probably develop my population. We have an actual population of 555, right? And we want that to increase to, I don't know, we'll see, but certainly enough so we can have a better oil refining production. And also we want more population so we can develop some kind of construction industry. We need to be careful about the number of babies, right? Because if we do call immigrants, like a lot of immigrants to our republic, one of the consequences will be a huge baby boom. And that's something that as a beginner you need to think about. It's tempting, you know, to spend money and just call like 1 million immigrants, but eventually they will all make baby at the same time, and it will create some kind of baby boom that could paralyze your economy, right? Because these babies will need to go in a kindergarten, they will need to go in schools, and at some point, if these buildings are full, they won't be able to go, so they will have to stay home. And who will gonna take care of the babies? Well, the parents, so they won't be able to go to work, and so on and so on, so you can create some kind of vicious circle, right? Meanwhile, by the way, I did that like off video because I had to restart my episode. Someone once again knocked at my door. Seems like I'm a popular person when I do YouTube video. I did sell a shipment of like 37,000 ruble, if I'm not mistaken. So that is working fairly well, right? My current order is to wait to be full before going to sell at the custom office, but as I've explained in the previous episode, I will micromanage the train. It's fairly easy at this point, so from time to time I will tell the train, yeah, go sell that, you know, I need the money. So it will park itself right there, and it will get filled with what we have in these different reservoirs. You will see that like real quick. Let's go, my little train. And it will stop fairly quickly because we don't have a lot accumulated yet. So you know what? No worry. We'll come back later and we'll send it to make some money for us. Other things that we'll need to buy eventually will be the snow plower. Not a priority yet. We're still in May, but you know, I need to keep some money for that. I'm not against the idea of borrowing more money eventually. Right now we have a debt of approximately 1,100,000 rubles, which means 605 rubles every day. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Let me accelerate the time, right? We can do that. It's not too bad. Sure, if we take a look at the 30 days, which is basically that times 30, it looks like kind of a substantial interest fee, right? But in the end, it's not too bad. 605, I can take that. So, if I want to develop some kind of construction industry so we can save as much money as soon as possible, one of the things I like to start with, and you can give me your opinion about that, like what is your favorite kind of starting industry for the construction industry? Generally, I start with gravel, because gravel is used for roads, it's used for all the buildings. I feel like it's not the most expensive thing that you need to pay for when you don't produce it, but I do feel like it's a constant little, like, you know, expense. So I like to have that autonomy. And as far as I know, I did build that aggregate storage especially for gravel, right? If we remember the first episode, I was considering taking it from... Oh my god, it's far, right? Look at this. Yeah, I think it's kind of... let me take a look at that. Industry. I guess it will be the construction industry, right? I still need to familiarize myself with that construction industry. Gravel. So this will be one of the spots. No. What about here? Still red. Well, that's kind of a bad news. What about here? No. Oh, wow. Okay, usually, I'm not gonna lie. Usually, I always have like a very, very close gravel deposit. I think it will be like the first time that I will have to like extract the gravel from so far away. And what would be my option there? Like, should I bring it with trucks? I mean, I guess it's possible. Let's suppose. Let's say that we put the gravel there, right? We have the gravel quarry, and then we need to refine that. The gravel will be eventually processed, or should I say, sorry, the quarried stone will be processed into this, right? And this has to be in this gravel through this processing plant. It has to be brought manually with trucks from the quarry stone mine to the processing plant, right? There is no connection. I'm sure there's a mod for that, but you know what? I think it's intended that way, so I will play with the cars I'm dealt with, right? I feel like it would be nice if we could simply maybe bring it with trucks to the gravel processing plant and then connect it like that. I don't know. Obviously, the conveyor will cost a lot because it's made of steel. Oh, I feel like it will be... And a train is probably overkill for that, right? I don't have the money. It will take me like a million years to make that money back, right? So I assume that will do the trick. Okay, let me make sure that we don't pay for money right now with it. Just let's think about it. Okay, let me give myself some space here. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, no, that's fine, that's fine. So, something like that, right? And then we need a road to the gravel quarry, which will be right here. Oh my god, it's far away, guys. I feel like it will be pretty inefficient. Okay. 82. I think 82 is probably the most I've seen, right? Oh, 83. 83, I think that's the most. Alright, let's go with 83. We hold control while rotating the mouse wheel. I mean, while turning the mouse wheel. And that would be it. Obviously, since the distance is so great, it will be nice eventually to have like some kind of a better road, right? For example, the gravel road with 60 kilometers. The thing is that dumpers will take that road, so it doesn't serve us any. It's not good to take like a fast vehicle, a fast road, sorry, because anyway it will be limited by the speed of the dumper. If we take a look at that, we can see that the maximum speed here is 35 kilometers. Here it's 62, 70, and 60. So you know what? I don't really feel like it's worth the asphalt road. The gravel road, certainly. This one can bring us 24 tons every shipment. This one, 8 tons. Now, I'm not very good with mathematics, but this one goes 2 times faster. But this one is more than 2 times the capacity. So I feel like the BZ252 dumper is a better investment to bring the gravel from this place right here to this place right here. What do you think? All right, what do you think? Unfortunately, it's not a live stream, so you cannot answer, but I'm still curious to know, right? I'm used to Twitch. If you didn't know, I'm a Twitch streamer, so I'm used to asking feedback as I go, right? But it's fine. Let me take a look at that. We'll take the mud road for now, which is, you know, 35 kilometers per hour, which is very interesting, right? It will max the speed of the other big dumper. The problem is that during the winter, it will be a pain. You hear me? A pain to remove the snow. I don't know what is the verb in English. To plow the snow away? I'm not sure. But it will have to be efficient, because if not, it will take a million years. Oh, wait a second. We'll do something like that, right? Why not? Let me correct that. Here we go. That's better, right? And we'll remove that little appendix. And let's connect those together. I don't know if we need power for the gravel quarry. I don't think so. Oh, I forgot something. You'll see. I'll show you. And you probably knew it by now. I could, like, do a diagonal, I guess. Nah, we're fine. So I forgot something. I made a mistake. What we want to do, actually, is to have a truck unloading, right? And... oh, wait a minute. We don't have any... okay, we can unload it directly there. I know we can, but generally, if you don't use aggregated unloading, it goes slower, right? But I don't see any connection, so I assume that it's not the case for that one. Let me take a look more in detail. Yeah, okay, no. I guess it will have to be that. The processing plant will see the truck unloading it directly. Generally, I use like an unloading, right? Like I did here for a loading. So basically, it's faster, if you didn't know, to have an unloading station like that instead of having the truck going into the aggregate storage to pull the gravel or whatever you stock from it, right? It will be way slower. This will be faster. So I thought it was the same thing, but the other way around. I was wrong, which is quite a good news actually, because I won't have to build another building. So that's good. This will work. Now, since it's so far away, one thing we want to have is a fuel station over there. Let me, right, I think I have absolutely no problem with the time passing by because we're basically making money. One thing I want to do is, like I said, is to have a fuel station, right? Fuel station, right here. Because if the trucks, like the dumper that are very slow, are out of gas, it will take a long time for them to go to my other fuel station to get some fuel. Not a good idea. We want that to be accessible closer. Now, I'm hesitating between, you know, halfway or close to the quarry mine, and I will choose to have it close to the quarry mine. The reason being that the excavator that will extract the quarry stone will be able to fuel there too. So that's good. We need to bring power there. So my question about power to the quarry stone is moot anyway, since we need some power there. And that brings me to another thing that we need, and it is oil tanker, right? The vehicle. I said tanker. Is it the... I think it's the word. Let me take a look. Oil tanker. Yeah, seems fine to me. 70 kilometers per hour, 13 tons of fuel. 3.6, 7. 62 kilometers, 60 kilometers. So this seems to be our best bet, right? I did build, if I'm not mistaken, a distribution office. Yes, I did. We will assign that little friend right here. I think we have to do that, right? Yes. And we will add the different buildings that we want to be serviced, it's a word, by this distribution office, right? So we'll add the fuel station. I mean, first of all, we'll add the fuel tank, which... is it the one or is it this one? I don't remember. I need to take a look. This is the one, all right. So here it is. We'll say that you load the fuel, and we want you to unload it to the 2 fuel stations that we will have. Well, this one won't work because it's not built. Let me build that. Insta build. Let's spend some money. Here we go. Oh, it's expensive. It's expensive. Oh my god, it's stressful. I hate that. I love it actually. So there's that. It's built. Let me add it. Here we go. Did it work? It did. So basically, distribution office, sorry, will say to the oil tanker, hey, you need to go there, take fuel, and distribute it to the different fuel station. Generally, it will do that. All source building has to be at plus than 0%, which is not the case right now, I think, because it's instantly pulling the fuel from that location. So if I say to that location, if I send that train right here to sell our stuff, I said to sell our stuff. Did I post? Oh yeah, I posed. Fool. Then, oh, he's not able to go. Oh, did you know that, guys? We were waiting for me being in trouble. Okay, that's a problem. I will need to figure that out. I thought that would be accessible. Can I send it to the depot? I'm scared of like losing the content. Let me save before. I don't want to take any chance. What about that? So far, so good. I know there's a way. I did it like a few times to do it automatically, but I'm wondering if I send it to the depot and then to the oil station, if it will work. I'm not entirely sure. But my question is, if it can reach the depot, right? It can reach the depot. Why doesn't it doesn't go to fuel himself, right? That's a question I'm asking myself right now. In any case, this dude does not work. So there's something wrong. Oh, maybe because these are full enough, right? The fuel station. Like, let's say that I go 20% just to test things up. Nah. Fuel. Unload fuel. It's not working. I will have to investigate that, but it should work. As far as I know, it's accessible. There is power. And my filters are okay. Anyway, let's focus on the train right now. Excellent. The train is there. And it will have to leave from there, right? Yeah, that's a problem. So, should I... Oh my god. I think I will pause, my friend, and I will try to figure it out by myself, because I don't want to waste your time. So, you know what? We'll do that. Let me find the problem, and I will come back to you with the solution. Alright, I think I found the solution. So what I did is I built a railroad, bringing from that point to the fuel station. So we'll see. Yeah! Alright, I have no idea why it doesn't work from here. I have no idea. Like, why can't it go from the train depot to the fuel station directly? I'm clueless. But by adding that railroad here, it works. So, you know what? That's good. Fine with me. And meanwhile, we did successfully build the gravel processing plant. It's kind of dark. And we have the road. We have the fuel station that needs power. And the last thing we need to figure out right now is why this distribution office does not send my little oil tanker to the different location, which are the gas station, right? The destination building have less than... Oh, well, if I do that then... No. Like, all destination buildings should be... should have less than 50%. Ah, that's it. Alright, that's good. So, the problem was that these guys were at enough fuel, I think, to... For the oil tanker to say, no, you know what, he has enough, I don't have to go there. Now we should be fine. By the time that the train will be back, hopefully, the tanker will have the time to fill itself at the tank. We'll see. Timing might not be great, but as we will have more work, it should go better. So, I guess that's good. We're making money, like I said, are we? Yes. We'll need to buy some vehicles, my friend. We'll need to build ourselves an excavator. To buy ourselves, sorry. And that's what we will do. I don't think we can build it from here. Yes, we can. I forgot. So we can see the excavation speed level 33. Don't know what the difference between speed and level is, but you know what? I'm okay with it. This one is like 400 more expensive for basically 33 speed instead of 22. I feel like, you know, I don't know, but I'm not that poor to not invest the 400 bucks. So let's get, I don't know, let's start with one. Let's be conservative. And we probably have to, oh yeah, that's true. I just realized something, and the veterans will know what was my mistake. When I played before, it's kind of new for me to have like fuel inside the buildings. Before, you couldn't fuel directly from those buildings. Everything had to go to the fuel station. And I assume, I'm not sure if the dumpers would be part of that, or if it's just the excavator. Once again, if you have the answer to that question, I would be very grateful. I think it's only for the excavator, so maybe the fuel station is still needed. We'll see. It's fine. It's not a problem. But basically, what we'll do is we'll say to that little friend right here to add a few buildings, like the construction office, right, which also has its own fuel tank. the technical service, sorry. We'll say that to the construction office. We'll say that to the quarrel right here. And who else? Who else? I'm probably forgetting like some places, but it's not the end of the world. We'll figure that out as we go. So that's good. We'll need some people working there. Not a lot though, but we'll still need some. At least when it will be done, we won't have to import gravel anymore, right? If we go into the financial resources, which are right here, you can see that, let's say, since the dawn of time, we imported 46,684 rubles of gravel, right? Obviously, we built a whole city and industry with it, but still, that's what we could save. We will save more on the long term, especially with roads. So, I'm sorry, that's something that we have to, you know, invest for the future. We won't realize huge economies with the gravel right now, but, you know, we build for the future. So, with that being said, we'll send some fuel and oil to the frontier, to the border, so we can make some money. And we'll start bringing some gravel from here to here. And we do need worker there too. Okay, let me build something. We need a bus station. And more worker, that's for sure. Bus station, I guess I could, you know, have it like this. Yeah, I'm not sure if it will slow us down because the dumper will have to pass there. I'll test. Let's experiment together and we'll see how it goes. If we do something like that, build a bus station like this, and bring a bus over there. We'll need a bus station also over here, unless it's, no, I don't think it's, I'm not sure if we can reach the processing plant. That will be great, right? Let's try. Let's try. We have nothing to lose but a bit of money. Oh, wait. Tell me there's an entrance. Okay, we have one. All right. So, oh, man, I want to build like an underground passage, but I'm not good with those. I'm scared of like wasting money. I'm not even sure if the distance will be good. Like if it's technically possible to reach those guys, because I don't know by heart the distance. And here we have like 256 meters, and it's like almost, if not more than twice the distance, right? So you know what? Let's buy the bullet and get a bus station there too, instead of having an underground passage. Eventually, when I will be more rich, I will be able to experiment, sorry, but right now, I don't feel comfortable doing so. Bus station. Here we go. And we'll add, you know, just a nice little footpath here. We want it to look good, right? That should be fine. Oops, my bad. Build from rubbles, thank you very much. Build from rubbles, here we go. And now what we need are vehicles. Did you see me looking for my words? Vehicles. So we want dumper. First of all, we want dumper. I will start with one because they're quite expensive. And then we'll go with a bus once again. Oh my god, that will be difficult. A difficult choice. Let me take a look at the number of workers that can work in that brand new Sovietic gravel quarry. 40 workers. I don't think I will need 40 workers working full-time over there, but I feel like bus. Okay, 52, 80, 52, 60, and 40. With 85 kilometers per hour, it is kind of overkill. 75, and the price is quite expensive, I guess. 52. I feel like this one is better, and it looks great. Look at the bus. So this one will go from the residential district to the gravel quarry, right? That's good. You can start working. You, Mr. Dumper, you will be assigned to the distribution office. And what we will basically do is say, now we want to take gravel from the gravel quarry. and we want to load it. No, we want to load the gravel. Sorry. And why are you making me choose fuel? Am I missing something here, my friend? You know what? I will investigate that, but for now, I guess I will instead send it manually. But I feel like we can do that with the you know, manually from here to the processing plant. Here we go. All right. Sorry, my cats were fighting this time. And like, it didn't happen before I was making the video. You know, everything happened at the same time. And I feed them before I close my door. But, you know, sometimes they want attentions. Okay, so as I was saying, I did create the route from the... I will remove that place. Sorry. Let me do it again. From the gravel mine to the processing. Here we go. So it will wait to be loaded, and then it will unload at the gravel processing plant. It's on its way. Obviously, without workers, it won't work. And what I will say is wait to be loaded, because I don't want the truck, the dumper, you know, that is very slow, to do useless trips, right? I want him to wait to be full, to be filled, before, you know, taking on this great adventure through Russia, right? So take your time, buddy. Wait to be loaded and then unload it there. So that will work. We'll need worker there. So once again, we need a bus. I'm not in any hurry, I think, to send some worker there, because we can wait. Oh, I just realized something, my friends. It might have been a good idea to have a storage there, right? Right, let's say that I go with general cargo. Where is it? Where is it? Trap. Road cargo station. Harbor, no. Aggregate. I know I see it. Trade aggregate. No, that's what I'm looking for. Like storage, general cargo, aggregate, liquid, dry, electricity. Is it in construction then? I don't think so. I'm terrible at looking at things, as you can already see. And I built it like in the past, like right here, so I feel even more train aggregate, no. Cable, no, thank you. Ah, okay, it's right here. Terrible trip. I'm very sorry for that. So I'm thinking about having like a storage, but I still need to feed it manually to the processing plant, right? But I'm scared of, like, basically, since the distance is so great between the gravel quarry and the processing plant, I'm scared of, like, you know, refining all that 10 tons, right? I mean, sorry, all that 140 tons of gravel before the truck can bring some more. But you know what? I'm not that sure anymore, because it's kind of a good number. So we'll wait. We'll do it like that. But eventually, if we process that too fast, we might need some storage, right? With a truck going back and forth between the storage to the processing plant, because there's no connection, which sucks. Yeah, I'll wait before sending worker, just so we can accumulate a bit of gravel, especially since we don't have a lot of worker right now. Which brings us to the next point, I think, which will be, well, apartment buildings. We'll start with one, and I think I will have to build it instantly, right? Because I'm not producing anything, and I don't have the vehicles at my construction office yet. So that's something that we'll need to take care of also eventually. Let me just assign that, by the way. If you don't know how it works, when you have the construction office, basically you have to assign all the resources to certain buildings, so it will be able to go, I mean, the different trucks will be able to go fetch what they need to bring it to the construction site, right? Workers, obviously, the train station. Gravel, well, guess what? We have this right here. Asphalt, we build it, I think, right there. The concrete is right here. Whoops, misclick. The steel will be in the storage right there. The bricks will be right here also. The prefab panel is the same. The boards. The mechanical component will be in this closed warehouse. And so will be the electrical components, right? So that's good. We'll start building some, we'll start buying some vehicles as we go. You know, as soon as we will have dumpers, that will make sense. But soon enough, I will need all the vehicles, because even if I don't produce most of the resources, I will only produce the gravel, it's still worth it, right? Because one of the main expense, and it's like in real life, right? One of the main expense when you build something is the workforce. And that I have, I mean, in limited numbers, sure, but I do have a workforce that will be available to at least save me money. So all those buildings right here will import the different goods, the different materials that I will need, the steel, etc. And I will pay money for that, but at least I will supply my own workers. Some people will, and I did that in the past, and it's pretty fun. You don't have the right to auto-import anything, you know. So if you want to have, for example, the steel, you need to go to the border and buy it there instead of auto-importing in the in the different warehouse, which is pretty cool. But I felt that since I was rusty and terrible, it was maybe safer for me to start, you know, humbly, and then who knows, if this Let's Play get a bit of traction, we might consider eventually a new one with that setting. And I'm even considering I am seriously considering in February, when they will add this like Cosmonaut integrated mode to the game. I think it will be quite nice. Can't wait to see that. So, are we making babies? We are. Look at this. It doubled. See? It doubled. Look at the line at the bottom of the graph, right? That is because all your starting population, well, in my case, were immigrants. That is, you know, the start of the baby boom I'm talking about, and we had 12 dead. What happened? Let's not talk about it. So yeah, that's good. And I have to be careful, because if I do build other apartment buildings... Oh, 12 without job? What's happening? 29 without job, that's interesting. Well, you know what? I guess I'll have another bus here. What bus do I use right here? The, okay, the Lux, right? Lux. We'll copy the, Did it work? I think it has to be in the, you know what, it's fine. It's fine, like this, start. That's good. And we'll add a bus right here soon. Soon, I guess. Yeah, I'm probably taking a lot of a worker there that... Oh shoot, the power, that's the reason. That's the reason. Bad trip, bad trip. Let's take care of that right now. We do have $41,000, so rubble, sorry. It's not too bad. So power, we'll go with the good old substation right here. And then the underground wire. I think we can go with the smaller one, right? If I take a look at the construction industry right here, construction, and then I go to gravel, max wattage, max power consumption. Well, okay, I'm clueless. I'm clueless. I don't understand anything. So what I will do is I will take the biggest one. I will waste money, I guess, but you know what? Maybe we'll build some other thing around here, so it's not the end of the world. All right, so. Oh my god. It's not too bad. See, gravel. Told you. Important. And now we need to bring that, I guess, around here. That would be fine. There we go. And we'll make sure to connect that together. I mean, not connect, but to build everything. Let me go to the regular view. Price funded. Yes, thank you very much. So we should have power. We do. All right, so are you working, guys? No vehicle ready to load stone or no conveyor connection. We cannot export quarried stone. What? Wait a minute. There is a vehicle. The dumper. So what's your problem, bro? Why is it not working? No vehicle ready to load stone. I feel like there is one. This dude right here. Maybe he needs to go back again. I guess we'll monitor that, but the only thing I will see is because there is a bus station between the two buildings. Well, that makes me very, very curious. Very, very curious. We load gravel like quarried stone, more precisely, and we unload it to the processing plant, which is right there. Oh. Okay. And once again, I did a mistake. The gravel is the output, right? So I was right about the need of aggregate storage. I will need to do that, right? I'm not even able to unload the content of my dumper. You can see the rust, right? I'm just getting more familiar with the game again. It will get better, don't worry. But see, it's still no, okay, yeah, it still has 14 out of 25 because we don't have any storage. Okay. Let's take care of that. Storage. At least now I know where it is, right? And we'll put a large one. And it's sad, but there will be no connection whatsoever. Oh, I'm not even sure I have the money for that. I don't think so. Let me send the dude there. Excellent. So we'll make at least, hopefully, enough money. 235 fuel to, well, 24,000. The good news is that we are currently stockpiling bitumen, which worth more. If we go take a look here, we can see that the fuel, we sell it at 103, and the bitumen, we sell it at 167. So more money. It's stockpiling as we speak. So what was the price of that? Oh, 23,000. Boom. Oh, Lord. All right, and let's change the destination of the vehicle. Sorry about that. The unload will now be to this place right here. So we can remove that. No, I said unload, my friend. And delete stuff. So load at the quarry, unload at the aggregate storage. We should be fine. All right. Yes, it's loading once again, and the problem should be solved. Now, what we need to do after that is bring the quarried stone from here to here. I guess. I guess I will have like another vehicles, a cheap one that will simply make back and forth. Right? This is enough to buy for this, but oh, sorry, wrong building. Dumper. Let's go with that. Dumper. And we'll get the, 4.5. Let's go. The V3S, the glorious V3S dumper. You, my friend, will have, once again, the glorious task of bringing quarried stone from here to here. Forever. All right? And we'll say, make sure that you are loaded to 100% and make sure that you unload to 100%. So if it's full, it will wait there until you can, unload everything. So that's good. It will work now, I think. How much time did we do so far? I have no idea. I think that since we mostly did the gravel industry, it will be a good point to stop. What do you think? I wanted to get like a few more migrants. I think I can do that. I will need like another shipment of probably of bitumen, right? Let me take a look at that. Oh yeah. All right, let's do this. If I take a look at the residence. Right here, and I go with this, and we go with money, the good residential building that I love, the large one, should I say, 14,000. All right, let's do this. You, my friend, will go sell some bitumen right here, and we'll get some immigrants or migrants. Here we go. Alright, so hopefully this can be connected. Yes, it can. Alright. So, Insta build, 13,000, not too bad. About the immigrants, we'll go with 50%. What do you think? Let's go. Now, it will cost more, because I think it does not calculate everything. Oh, we're making money while we're also spending money. Alright, it's done. Good. Wow, that's not the 50% I was expecting. You know what? Look at the population, meanwhile. All, right? The population is increasing, I guess, a bit, due to immigration. The babies are definitely increasing, and the children are... Did they die? Maybe it's because they're growing to adult, right? I'm not sure. In any case, we have more worker now. And if we take a look at that, we have 16 people that do not work. However, I will add a few more slots for the kindergarten, right? To be sure that all those baby from the baby boom will be able to be babysit, so people can go to work. And we're back into, well, 25,000 rubles is not that bad. But it works. It works. The only thing we need to do now is get a bus. How much people work there? 15? Huh. It's tempting to go with those little crappy bus, right? The micro bus, should I say. Because all the other ones are quite overkill. Let's get 2 of those. And you will go from here to... No, sorry. Mistake. We'll go from the bus platform to the bus stop. I know I could have simply dropped them in the building directly, but, you know, I might build some stuff eventually around it, so... Here we go. So, you guys, do your thing. Get some fuel. That is getting filled, by the way, by my distribution center tanker. And we should be able to produce some quarrel, so we'll make sure that it works. And I think we should be good with the episode. So, once again, a few mistakes here and there, you know, the rust is scraping off. We're getting familiar again with the game, but, you know, I'm having a blast, it's fun. And I'm very happy about the traction that we got with the first episode, thanks to my new friend, Kayamaya. Thank you for that. By sharing the video on Reddit, most likely to add like 99% of the... it's 99% of the reason why I had like a surge in views and like and subscription. So thank you again for that. And for you, viewers, if you do enjoy the content and you want to see the series continuing, consider liking and subscribing. And it's always like a nice thing to do. I look at the stats, I know when people watch, what they watch, how long they watch. Not to say that I'm watching you, but, you know, just to take the pulse, if I could say, of how I'm doing. With my very small YouTube channel, but still, I see some growth and I like it very much. So, what about those little guy? Where are they? I don't see them because it's the night. No worker. Huh. You should drop them there, right? Oh, it's because they have to cycle? Wait a minute. What? Are they really going there to... No resource missing. Good news is that we are accumulating gravel, guys. That's a good news. Where are they going? Oh my god, let me make a loop. Let me finish with that. I assume that they could turn there. Anyway, we'll monitor that next episode. Thank you very much. Take care of yourself. It was a pleasure recording this episode for you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.